Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear listeners. Alhamdulillah, today being the 19th of Rajab, corresponding to the 9th of January 2026, we are doing clip number 303. Nahmud salli ala Rasulil Kareem amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, today we are going to discuss to what extent Muslims can have relations or any goodness or closeness to non-Muslims. Allah Ta'ala tells us in the Holy Quran, لا يتخذ المؤمنون الكافرين أولياء من دون المؤمنين ومن يفعل ذلك فليس من الله في شيء إلا أن تتقوا منهم تقاه. The translation of this ayat is, the believers must not take the disbelievers as friends instead of the believers. And whoever does that has no relation with Allah Ta'ala whatsoever, unless you guard yourselves against an apprehension from them. There's a lot of explanation here that Mufti Shafi Sahib gave from Ariful Quran. I will give you from the kitab to get the nur of this kitab and the nur of the piety of this ulama. Alhamdulillah. Now he's giving the commentary here, saying, in these verses, Muslims have been instructed not to take disbelievers as their friends. Those who act against this instruction have been sternly warned. Those who take them as friends will find that their bond of love and friendship with Allah has been cut off. Any emotionally involved relationship, this is the stress here, any emotionally involved friendship that comes from the heart is absolutely forbidden, haram. That is from the heart we speak. When you have the relationship from your heart for these people, for non-Muslims, that is forbidden. However, a formal friendship at the level of mutual dealings is no doubt permissible, but that too is not favored if unnecessary. There are many verses of the Holy Quran dealing with the same subject, which we will not mention here because of the time. But now I want to mention here the different types of relations with disbelievers. There are 4 types here. In verses cited above and many other verses of the Holy Quran, Muslims have been strongly prevented from mu'alat with non-Muslims. That is, from indulging in relations based on love and friendship. Looking at these clear instructions, non-Muslims who are not aware of the true intention and application of this rule start thinking that the religion of Muslims does not seem to have any place for tolerance or bilateral relations or even common courtesy. On the other hand, there are a large number of verses from the Holy Quran, the words and acts of the noble Rasul, the practice of the guided Khulafai Rashidin and other revered companions, alayhi salatu wasalam, rahmatullahi alayhim, radiyallahu anhum, which bring to light the instructions, the injunctions and actual modes of dealing with non-Muslims by way of favor, compassion, generosity, sympathy and concern, which has little or no parallel in the world history. That's our stress. Sympathy and concern, which has little or no parallel in world history. A superficial look on these different attitudes may sense a sort of contradiction therein. But this feeling is a result of only a cursory study of the true teachings of the Quran. If we collect all verses of the Quran relating to the subject which appear at several different places and study them all together, we shall find nothing which could bother non-Muslims, nor shall there remain any doubt of contradiction in the text of the Quran and Hadith. With this need in view, given below is a full explanation of this point, which will hopefully bring forth the distinction between various shades of friendship and the reality behind each of them. In addition to this, we shall also get to know what levels of friendship are permissible or impermissible, and also the reasons why a certain level has been disallowed. The truth of the matter is that there are different degrees of steps or levels in relations between 2 persons or groups. The first of such relations comes from the heart, that of affection and love involving intense emotional commitment. This is called mu'alat, or close friendship. This sort of friendship is restricted to true Muslims. A Muslim is not permitted to have this kind of relationship with a non-Muslim. The second degree is that of muasat, which means a relationship based on sympathy, kindness and concern. It includes charitable help and support, condolence and consolation, and any well-meaning attitude of wishing well. Barring disbelievers who are at war with Muslims, this kind of relation is permissible with all other non-Muslims. A detailed explanation of this has been appeared in Surah Al-Mumtahina. لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من ديارهم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم. Allah Ta'ala is telling us, Allah does not forbid you from treating those who do not fight on your faith, nor have they driven you out of your homes with benevolence and equity. The third degree is that of mudarat, which means relations based on customary cordiality, adequacy in courtesy, pleasant and friendly behavior, and mannerly and politeness. Thus too is permissible with all non-Muslims, especially so when the object is to present them with some beneficial aspect of the faith, or when they are guests, or purpose is to stay safe from any possible harm coming through them. The word إِلَّا أَن تَتَّقُوا مِنْهُمْ تُقَاةً, unless you guard yourself against an apprehension from them, appearing in this verse means that this degree of mudarat, which in other words means that mualat or friendship with disbelievers is not permissible except when you're in a situation where you want to defend yourself against them. Since mudarat or sympathetic relations somewhat resemble mualat or friendship, it was exempted from the category of mualat. The fourth degree is that mualat or dealings, muamalat or dealings. It means dealings and transactions in business or employment or wages or industry or technology. These two are permissible with non-Muslims, except when such dealings harm the general body of Muslims. The continued practice of Rasulullah, the rightly guided Khulafa Rashidin, prove it so. It is on this basis that Muslim jurists have prohibited the sale of arms to disbelievers who are at war with Muslims. However, trade and activities allied to it have been permitted. Also allowed is having them as employees or being employed in their institutions. To sum up, as for the 4 degrees of relations with non-Muslims, we now know that friendship which binds a Muslim in very close ties with non-Muslims is not permissible under any condition. Relations based on benevolence, humane interest, and concern are permitted with all but the belligerent ones. Belligerent ones are those who are against Islam and those who do wrong to Islam. Similarly, politeness and friendship and friendly treatment is also permissible when the purpose is to entertain a guest, convey Islamic teachings to non-Muslims, or to stay safe against being hurt or harmed by them. Subhanallah. We will continue, inshallah, there's quite a bit here, what the practice of the Master Sallallahu Sahaba Ikram and so on. We'll continue next week if Allah gives us an opportunity and a topic. May Allah bless you all. May Allah give barakat in your lives. May Allah make easy for Palestine. Bless the Ummah, those who are sick, Allah give shifa. Those who are expecting, our ladies are expecting, Allah make easy for you at your time of birth. Allah give normal, healthy children. Those who don't have partners, Allah give you good partners. What munasabat? Munasabat means what knowing that you will be able to look after each other and have the same line of thought at certain times, so that this can help you and also make easy for you in your marriage. May Allah bless your parents and all, and Allah make easy for the ummah. Jazakumullah for listening. Allah bless you. Wa sallallahu ala nabi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi barik sallam.